Look, people aren't very good at making sense of exponentials, right? Like, if something is doubling every 6 months, then, 2 years before it happens, it looks like it's only 1/16 of the way there. And so we are sitting here in the middle of 2025. And the models are really starting to explode in terms of the economy, right? If you look at the capabilities of the model, they're starting to saturate all the benchmarks. If you look at revenue, and Anthropic's revenue every year has grown 10x. Every year we're kind of conservative and we say it can't grow 10x. This time, I never assume anything, and actually always am very conservative in saying I think it's going to slow down on the business side. But we went from 0 to 100 million in 2023. We went from 100 million to a billion in 2024. And this year, in this first half of the year, we've gone from 1 billion to I think as of speaking today, it's well above 4. It might be 4.5. And so if you think about it, suppose that exponential continued for 2 years. I'm not saying it will, but suppose it continued for 2 years, you're like well into the 100 billions. I'm not saying that'll happen. I'm saying the situation is that when you're on an exponential, you can really get fooled by it. 2 years away from when the exponential goes totally crazy, it looks like it's just starting to be a thing. And so that's the fundamental dynamic.